All right, everyone, ready for a deep dive into something spooky and fascinating?
You know I'm always up for that, especially this time of year.
Perfect, because we've got a new one, folks, a podcast called The Past Macabre, Death Rituals, Afterlife Beliefs, Ancient Cultures. You get the picture. And get this, the host is an Egyptologist named Stephanie Rice.
Egyptologist, huh? Sounds promising already. I always find that period, well, completely fascinating. So much mystery still surrounding it.
Totally. Okay, so mission for this deep dive is this podcast worth adding to our Halloween listening list? What do you say?
Let's find out. The description alone, tombs, ancient battlefields, mummification, they've definitely got my attention.
Mine too, honestly. But it's not just about being spooky, right? They're going for something, well, a little deeper, I think.
Oh, absolutely. They're appealing to I guess you'd call it the dark academia crowd. Folks fascinated by history, archaeology, the hidden corners of knowledge, like us.
For sure. Okay, but they also mention animal deities, which, gotta say, really piqued my interest. What's the deal with those anyway?
Well, it depends on the culture and the time period, of course. But in many ancient societies, animals weren't just animals. They were seen as sacred, powerful, even as intermediaries between the human world and the divine. Think about ancient Egypt, right? Anubis, the jackal-headed god of mummification, Bastet, the cat goddess of protection, and, well, cats.
Yeah, okay, I see where you're going with this. So these animal deities, they weren't just cute and cuddly. They represented something much bigger, something, well, almost primal, maybe.
Exactly. And by studying how they were worshipped, how they were incorporated into death rituals, we can learn a lot about a culture's beliefs, their values, their fears. It's like a window into their worldview.
It's like archaeology isn't just about digging up bones and pottery shards. It's about uncovering the very essence of a civilization, right?
Precisely. It's about understanding what made these people tick, what they held sacred, how they made sense of life, and, well, death.
And this podcast, The Past Macabre, it seems like they're really trying to dig into all of that.
It does seem that way. They're promising to explore different cultures and time periods, not just ancient Egypt, which I appreciate. There's a whole world of death rituals out there.
Right. Okay, so what do you think? Based on what we know so far, is it worth a listen?
Definitely worth a try, especially if they deliver on their promise of blending, solid scholarship with that kind of engaging storytelling.
Agreed. The Past Macabre will be listening.
Count me in.
And listeners, while you're waiting for our next deep dive, think about this. What can we learn from the ways past cultures approach death and the afterlife? Could their rituals and beliefs offer us a new perspective on our own mortality?